Hello, everyone. Before we dive into today's strategy, I want to ask you to do something with me. Close your eyes for a second. Take a deep breath. And let out all that tension you've been carrying about your English progress. Do you feel like your brain is a leaky bucket? You spend hours grinding, shoving 50, 100, even 200 new words into your mind every week. You use the apps. You use the flashcards. You write them down 10 times each. But the moment you actually need to speak to someone, the moment you step into a meeting or a real conversation, those words vanish. It's as if your brain was formatted overnight. Most students react to this by feeling broken. You tell yourself, I have a terrible memory. I'm too old for this. I guess I'm just not a language person. But today, I'm here to tell you that those are lies inspired by the core principles of cognitive science and the wisdom found in the English Unleashed podcast. I'm going to show you that forgetting is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of a healthy, efficient brain. In this masterclass, we are going to perform a total system upgrade. We are not just going to learn tips. We are going to explore the biology of the delete button, the power of semantic webbing, the secret of echoic memory, and a 5-minute daily habit that will finally stop your brain from throwing away your hard-earned progress. By the end of this video, you will never look at a vocabulary list the same way again. Part 1. The biology of the delete button. To fix the problem, we must first understand the biology. Why does your brain want you to forget? Think of your brain not as a computer hard drive but as a very busy, very elite energy manager. Maintaining a memory is biologically expensive. It requires glucose, oxygen, and neural energy. If your brain kept every random license plate you saw on the street, or every price tag in the grocery store, you would literally suffer from neurological burnout. So your brain has a filter. Every night, while you sleep, it asks one question. Was this information vital for my human survival or social connection today? If you learn the word phenomenon by looking at a translation in a dry book, your brain looks at that word and asks, did we use this to find food? Did we use this to make a friend? Did we use this to express a deep emotion? No? Then it's trash. Snip. Delete. This is the forgetting curve in action. Within 24 hours, your brain deletes up to 70% of new information. The secret to fluency is not trying harder to remember. The secret is tricking your biology. We have to move from passive storing to active integration. We have to convince that internal energy manager that these English words are essential tools for your survival and your happiness. Part 2, Rule number 1. Stop learning single words. The biggest mistake 99% of learners make, is what I call the flashcard trap. Learning a word and its translation in a vacuum. But as the video reminds us, words are social creatures. They hate being alone. Imagine a single thread of silk. If the wind blows, it's gone. But if you connect that thread to a branch, a leaf, and another thread, you create a web. A web can survive a storm. In linguistics, we call this semantic webbing. Your brain remembers patterns, not isolated data. If you learn the word decision as a lonely noun, it's fragile. But if you learn the action, I'm facing a difficult decision. The emotion, I made a snap decision and regretted it. The collocation, a tough decision, or to reach a decision. When you do this, you are creating multiple entry points into your memory. If you forget the word itself, your brain might remember the feeling of difficulty, which triggers the sentence, which pulls the word back to the surface. Pro tip: from this day forward, banish the word translation list. Instead, keep a phrase journal. Every time you find a new word, give it 3 friends, 3 other words it usually travels with. Give the word a home, and it will never leave you. Part 3. The Echoic Secret. Why silence is the enemy. Most of us study English in total silence. You read the book. You look at the app. And your room is quiet. This is a massive missed opportunity for your memory. Your brain has a specialized circuit called Echoic Memory. This is the memory of sound. There is also muscle memory, the memory of physical movement. Think about a song you love. You don't think about the lyrics. Your mouth just knows what to do because of the melody and the physical rhythm. Language is a physical skill, not just a mental one. It's more like dancing or swimming than it is like history or math. In the video, the speaker emphasizes, you must speak to the air. When you say a word out loud, you are vibrating your vocal cords and training the muscles in your jaw. You are recording the word into your body. The 3-voice technique exercise. Next time you find a phrase you want to keep, don't just read it. Step 1: the whisper. Say it in a soft whisper. This forces your brain to focus on the mechanics of the sound. Step 2: the normal. Say it like you are talking to a friend. Step 3: the actor. Say it with extreme emotion. Shout it. Or say it like you're telling a heartbreaking secret. By changing the physicality and the emotion of the word, you are engraving it into your motor cortex. You aren't just remembering it. You are owning it. Part 4. The 5-minute drip method. Now, let's talk about the weekend warrior myth. This is the student who studies for 5 hours on a Saturday and nothing the rest of the week. This is the least effective way to learn. Think of a path in a grassy field. If you walk over the path once for 5 hours, the grass will be flattened. But by next week, it will grow back. But if you walk over that path for just 5 minutes every single day, eventually, the grass stops growing. A permanent trail is formed. Mastery is built through consistency, not intensity. The video suggests 3 5-minute windows. Here is exactly how to use them. Step 1, the morning window, the reactivation. While your coffee is brewing, look at 3 sentences from yesterday. Just confirm the connection. This tells your brain, don't delete this yet. Step 2, the afternoon window, the connection. While you're commuting or on a break, find one new phrase. Don't memorize it. Just relate it to your life. Step 3, the evening window, the output. Right before bed, say one sentence out loud about your day. For example, I had a productive meeting today. These 15 minutes a day are statistically more powerful than 5 hours of weekend study, because they prevent the forgetting curve from ever reaching zero. You are poking your memory at the perfect intervals. Part 5. The psychology of desirable difficulty. Finally, I want to address the blank space. Why do we feel so ashamed when we forget a word in the middle of a sentence? We think it means we are failing. But in cognitive science, there is a concept called desirable difficulty. If you remember a word easily, your brain doesn't grow. But when you struggle to find a word, when it's on the tip of your tongue, your brain is actually working its hardest. That struggle is the sound of your neural pathways becoming stronger. If you fail to remember a word and then look it up, that aha moment creates a much stronger connection than if you had remembered it perfectly. So, stop apologizing for forgetting. Stop feeling embarrassed. Forgetting is not the end of the journey. It is a vital part of the rewiring process. Embrace the blank moments. They are proof that you are growing. Conclusion: learning is a marathon. We've covered a lot today. We talked about the internal energy manager, the power of semantic webs, the 3-voice physical training, and the 5-minute drip method. But if you remember only one thing from this video, let it be this: you're already a successful learner. You learned your first language perfectly. Your brain is already capable of greatness. You just need to stop punishing yourself for being human. Learning English is a marathon, not a sprint. In a marathon, you don't win by being the fastest in the first mile. You win by simply not stopping. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Every time you show up for those tiny 5 minutes, you are winning. Today's task: pick one word you always struggle with. Find a sentence for it. Say it out loud 3 times with emotion. Then type that sentence in the comments. Let's turn this comment section into a living, breathing dictionary. I'll be hearting and replying to the most creative sentences. If this video helped you feel a little more at peace with your journey, please hit the like button and subscribe. It helps me know that this message is reaching the people who need it. I'm English Story Hub. Keep speaking. Keep dreaming. And remember, your brain is already on your side. I'll see you in the next one. Red Heart.